So many individuals don't want to think about that time in their life. They think that they just don't like to think about death. They're afraid of death, even though we know as a Christian,
where we're going.
You know that your home isn't here on earth, but this earth is what's comfortable, and the unknown is not. And so you don't like to think about beyond what you know. I'm Ann.
I'm Betsy.
And we are sisters. Our parents, Jerry and Dick Brown, thankfully prepared well for end-of-life decisions, and we were grateful that they'd taken the time to write their thoughts down, to plan their financial plans, to create a will, to write down notes about their past and their desires for how they wished for plans to be handled after their death. And it was a huge weight lifted from us during a very difficult time to know that we had a roadmap, if you will, to carry out their wishes and to take care of their affairs from a financial and legal perspective after they were gone, because they had taken the time to plan well for us. We didn't realize how much planning they had done until they were gone. Everything was meticulously laid out from a financial and legal perspective, and so we didn't have to.
We didn't have to do any of that.
With our dad, I don't remember there being anything that he hadn't thought about.
Yeah, from a burial standpoint, he had already purchased cemetery plots, so we didn't have to do any of that either.
The most difficult thing after Dad had passed and Mom had passed is collecting your thoughts to be able to honor them in a service. Trying to be sure, and we found this with our sister Jane as well, trying to be sure that you're honoring them. Betsy had purchased a journal asking about faith journey.
It was a journal for Dad to start writing in all these questions, and he filled that out. And so when we were going through to do his obituary and
to plan the
service. Have the conversation. I mean, I know it's difficult
to plan for
end of
after
life.
death
Yeah.
and end of life. I think having that conversation's not easy.
It might be uncomfortable, but it's necessary.
After you're gone, what would make it easiest for your sibling, your spouse, your children?
Yep.
What would make their journey through grief an easier one? That it is a gift you give
to your children,
to your spouse, to your others, because it's hard to think clearly and navigate the initial grief process. So it really is a gift to those that you leave behind.